Finland has always been dominant in producing some of the best NHL players in the world. Today, we are looking at the best Finnish players in the NHL, starting with Rasmus Ristolainen. This defenseman has earned himself a total of 285 career points with 52 goals and 233 assists. He was drafted 8th overall by the Buffalo Sabres in 2013. It didn't take long for him to make an impact, but not in the way you would expect. At the 2014 World Junior Championship, he won the gold medal for Finland by scoring in overtime against Sweden, the previous champions. Ristolainen quickly became a key player, averaging over 22 minutes of ice time throughout his NHL career. He is one of the few defensemen with a physical play style, averaging over 100 hits per season. On top of that, he's tallied over 100 shots in multiple seasons, giving his team ample chances to score from a rebound or to tip in a slap shot from the blue line. But aside from scoring, the fans like him for being the classic tough guy with an ability to play through injury. But another Finn the fans love is Roope Hintz, coming in at number 9. Hintz is a forward with 307 career points, 145 of those being goals, and 162 of those being assists. He was drafted 49th overall by the Dallas Stars in 2015, and he's turned out to be quite a steal at that number. The next year, he would help Finland win the gold medal at the 2016 World Junior Championship, an accolade every Finnish player dreams of. Although it wasn't until 2018 until he made his NHL debut, he would come out swinging. With him averaging 16 minutes of ice time a game, gives him enough time to really put the puck in the back of the net. In 2020, he proved to be a critical role for Dallas, almost snagging the cup from Tampa with 13 points in the playoffs, proving he could rise to the occasion when he needed to. The thing about Hintz is his versatility. He's a fantastic two-way player and is able to compete with some of the best in the game when he needs to. On top of that, he's a clutch performer, having scored the game winner in several games. Coming in at number 8, we have another Dallas star, Esa Lindell. He scored over 189 points, 49 of those being goals and 140 being assists. Drafted 74th overall by the Dallas Stars in 2012, he has proved to be another solid pick for Dallas. Before his NHL debut in 2015, he helped Finland win gold in the World Juniors. But Lindell is most known for his ability to kill penalties, alongside being a go-to defenseman, logging an average of over 20 minutes a game. His 2018 to 2019 season was noteworthy, recording a career high of 32 points, proving he can contribute both offensively and defensively. His biggest moment that season was a crucial overtime goal against the Capitals. But it's been his shot blocking abilities which have made him a staple to the Stars' defensive lineup, ranking among the league leaders in such a painful stat. Off the ice, he's known for his leadership and chill older brother energy, often mentoring younger players and leading by example. He has played a massive role in helping the Stars reach the Stanley Cup Finals in 2020, alongside his fellow Finn, Hintz. But it's his physical presence fans love, with him tallying over 100 hits in multiple seasons, giving the crowd something to cheer about at a home game. But one player the fans love to cheer about is Teuvo Teravainen, coming in at number 7. Over the course of his career, he's gotten 419 points, with 141 of those being goals and 278 assists. Drafted 18th overall by the Chicago Blackhawks in 2012, people had high expectations from him from the very start. In 2015, he helped the Blackhawks to the playoffs with 10 points and even an overtime win against the Anaheim Ducks. A rare achievement for someone so early in their career. That same year, the Blackhawks would go on to win the Stanley Cup. However, the next year, he was traded to the Hurricanes, who enjoyed his ability to not just score goals, but create turnovers in the defensive end. He had a record high season of 76 points, helping the Hurricanes get into the playoffs in 2019. The fans have always liked him for his unselfish playing style, having the ability to find the open man, as well as having some great hands in the corner, making him fun to watch. Coming in at number 6, we have Juuse Saros, one of the top Finnish goalies in the NHL. Drafted 99th overall by the Nashville Predators in 2013, Nashville found a gem late in the draft. The very next year, he would help Finland win gold at the 2014 World Junior Championship. He would then go on to take over the Predators starting position after the goalie Pekka Rinne retired. These were some big shoes to fill at the time, but he was more than up for the challenge. Saros's calm demeanor under pressure allowed him to snag multiple shutouts in each of the past 7 seasons, making him one of the most reliable goalies in the league. With a career average of .917 save percentage, it makes him an amazing goaltender. Another player that's amazing takes our 5th spot, Patrik Laine, who in his career has gotten 388 points with 204 goals and 184 assists. Drafted 2nd overall by the Winnipeg Jets in 2016, the Jets knew that they were getting a younger player who was an absolute sniper, scoring 36 goals in his rookie season, finishing as the runner-up for the Calder Trophy. He certainly proved that he was ready for the big leagues. On top of that, in the same year, he would help Finland win silver at the 2016 World Championship, showing some love for the home crowd. Not only that, but he scored his 100th NHL goal at the age of 20, becoming the 4th youngest player to reach this milestone. On top of that, he joined the All-Star game in 2016 and 2019, but people remember him for scoring 5 goals in a game against the Blues in 2018. One thing that helps him the most is he has one of the hardest shots in the league. On a regular basis, he tops 100 miles per hour, making his shot not very fun to save for goalies. But someone else who has a shot that goalies fear is Miro Heiskanen, who's number 4 on our list. Miro Heiskanen has earned 252 points in his career, 52 of those being goals and 200 of those being assists. When the Dallas Stars saw him win gold at the World Juniors, they knew they had to pick him up. In 2017, he went 3rd overall and was drafted to Dallas, largely because people knew he would mature into a defenseman the team could rely on. Although he wouldn't make his debut until a year later, he proved he was ready by making the all-rookie team. The next 4 seasons, he would consistently get over 30 points, making him a top scoring defenseman. On top of that, he would average 24 minutes a game, proving the Stars needed him out there to shut down the top players and to make some plays. But it wasn't until the 2020 playoffs until he really shined. He scored the game-winning goal in Game 7 against the Avs. On top of that, he became the leading defenseman in playoff scoring. This season, in a survey given to NHL players and executives, he was rated the 3rd best defenseman in the entire league. But someone with an equally impressive career has been Sebastian Aho, who's at number 3 on our list. He's had a total of 557 points with 254 goals and 303 assists. He was drafted at 35th overall by the Carolina Hurricanes in 2015, a diamond in the rough for Carolina. He's truly been a playmaker with an exceptional ability to find the open man. When he made his debut in 2016, he would also help Finland win gold. But things really picked up in the 2018 to 2019 season when he got a career high of 83 points. The next year, he became a key role in helping the Hurricanes return to the playoffs, leading the charge for such a young team. He's often paired with the top players in the league because of his ability to shut them down. He's consistently scored over 35 goals in the last 3 seasons, making him a reliable player. The fans often praise how hard he has worked, which is why they've asked him to play in the All-Star game on multiple occasions. He's become the go-to guy in tight situations, able to produce when they need him the most. But another reliable player is Mikko Rantanen, a Science of Winning favorite, taking the 2nd spot in our list. He has gotten 617 points, with 262 of those being goals and 355 being assists. When he was drafted 10th overall by the Colorado Avalanche, Mikko felt the pressure from not only the team, but also back home. Unfortunately, Mikko would drop down to the minor leagues, which would be a devastating blow for most players. But as we know, Mikko Rantanen is not average. He saw this as an opportunity to prove himself. It didn't take long for him to crack the lineup at Colorado again, and when he did, he made his presence felt. In the 81 games he played in his second season, he had 84 points, becoming a regular member of the stat sheet. Mikko has been known to dominate the offensive zone with his 6'4", 215-pound frame. He's been in 2 All-Star games and is considered one of the best right wingers in the league right now. He's often seen sporting an A on his jersey for assistant captain because of his leadership qualities. Fans love him for his high hockey IQ and playmaking ability, allowing him to create highlight reel plays. But someone who has had a highlight reel of a career is taking our number 1 spot. Coming in at number 1, we have Alexander Barkov, who's gotten 579 points, with 218 of those being goals and 361 being assists. When he was drafted 2nd overall by the Florida Panthers in 2013, they had high hopes for him. Barkov felt the pressure, not only from his team, but also from his home country. Despite being thrusted into the spotlight, Barkov quickly proved his worth. He was making waves as the youngest player to score a goal in his NHL debut. Barkov's breakout season came in 2015 when he signed a 6-year contract. That same season, he got 59 points in 66 games and helped Florida win the Atlantic Division title. His ascent continued as he got 78 points in 79 games in the 2017 season. It was in that same season he played in the All-Star game and led the league with 5 shorthanded goals. In 2018, Barkov set a record when he was named captain of the Panthers by being just 23 years old. He scored his first NHL hat trick and set a record franchise with 5 assists in a game. That season, he won the Lady Byng Trophy with just 4 minor penalties. Barkov signed another 6-year contract in 2021 and had a standout season, leading the Panthers in goals and earning the Selke Trophy as the best defensive forward in the NHL. He continued breaking records, becoming the all-time leading scorer for the Panthers and surpassing the milestone with 600 career points and the most power play points in team history. But off the ice, Barkov is known for something else: his humility. He's often praised by coaches and teammates alike. His coach once said he might be the most humble man I've ever met, and he's certainly the most humble elite player I've ever met. Barkov's leadership on and off the ice, combined with his consistent performance, makes him one of the most respected players in the league. His ability to dominate both offensively and defensively while remaining humble and dedicated solidifies his position at the top of our list. Subscribe for more, and I think you should watch this video right here. I'll see you in the next one.